Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back here with another KASPA video. Before we get into it, could you please Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? All right, so here we are. You want to buy red candles, sell green candles. Actually, right here in this section right here is where I accumulated most. Now, I first over here in this section is when I first started playing around with KASPA, and then it got a little pump. I guess it was February of last year. So February, I messed around. It went up a little bit. I sold some. So definitely fumbled that. But when I really got back into Caspa again, actually probably kind of going against the thesis of buying, red and selling green because it was right here at 5 cents and it shot up a little bit more and ended up getting a 6.5 cent average. Since then, I bought the dip a couple more times. Um, and so we all know this and the human psychology. There's a lot of fear in the market. And I don't know if you saw Bob Lucas's video. He had another 4-year cycle, journey video. I've seen his last couple of videos. I like them. And he's talking about how, the chances that we've already reached the top isn't necessarily zero. Now, he doesn't think that's going to happen. And he's really excited about what's going to happen next year. And so am I. A lot of us are. But still, the market psychology is there's more people buying up here in these where they got their green circle and then people selling off down here. The smart money is buying down in these red zones and selling in the green zones. We know that buy low, sell high. Sometimes it just takes, there's a lot of human emotion and it takes time to try to not, people want to panic. And I don't know, maybe somehow the market's over. I don't believe that. I feel like it's gonna, we're going to have a great next year. That's just my thesis. It also helps you have something else in your portfolio. Like I have my meme coin was rocketed up today, just out of nowhere, basically just shot up 31%. It was already up a little bit and then shot up 31%. That's when people like all of a sudden they're like, oh man, I'm going to start FOMOing in. And, the last time you'd really want to buy something is when it shot up 31%. Now, sometimes it's because there's all of a sudden rumors of a Binance listing and then it's going to pump a little bit more. But, there's a lot of other crypto YouTubers, with Caspa kind of talking about these same themes. I've saw a couple other videos and Crypto Pumps made a video talking about, don't be a bitch and don't sell. And so we're not, you can't really take advice really too much from a random guy on the internet. But I know some of my biggest mistakes were actually not selling in green zones. Now, right now, I'm not too concerned selling because when I look at the metrics, I feel like most everything is trending more towards, crazy price action next year. And that's where this green zone could probably be a lot higher than it is now. And so that's just, my thinking. And, it's basically a cliche at this point, buy low, sell high, and don't trade on emotions. But there's a reason why just a little bit of bad news comes out and it's not even long-term bad news. It's short-term bad news. And next thing you know, everyone's selling off, and some of it could be market manipulation because you get a big sell off by someone, market makers. And then, you get retail guys dumping in. And so can Caspa ever reach $5? I believe so. This next cycle, I think it's possible. I don't know. I kind of felt like maybe the $2 to $3 range is more realistic, but I wouldn't say that 5 is unrealistic. I think that when you go from $2 to $5, the more you go up, lower odds of it happening. So obviously that's common sense. There's more chances of $2 happening than $5. And that's a big difference between $2 and $5. Now, in a future cycle in 2029, I think it's even more possible. You're going to have lower inflation, next to no inflation almost. The emission schedule is so aggressive. And if Caspa does what I think it does, I think it could really be looking good in 2029 for that cycle top. And I think $5, the whole crypto market's going to be up. Next year, this time it'd be putting Caspa up, like 125, $130 billion market cap. Totally possible. It needs a lot of things to go right. And, feels like somewhere around, even if you just got like $1.70 or $3.50, that's still a huge win. A dollar 70 is over a 10x from here. $3.50 is over 20x. And that's what I kind of liked about Bob Lucas's video here, is that he's talking about how, you know, different possibilities, and he's basically just laying out like he doesn't really know. And he's saying it's possible that it's over, but he doesn't really think that. He think that's a low probability, but it's not a 0% probability. Um, but even if you just have, from cycle bottom of Bitcoin 17,000 up to, the top, and say it gets to 150, that's still big gains in investing. And there's are lots of meme coins, and you'll see stuff popping 31%. But like, say, I had my Kaspa, and Kaspa's down, and I'm like, oh crap, it's, Kaspa's back to 13 cents, man. I don't know. Crap, holy crap. Look, my dog go to the moon. I'm just gonna move my liquidity over from from Kaspa over to dog. So my Kaspa's down a little bit. I mean, overall, I'm still up big because I have about a 6.5 cent average or whatever. But so I move my liquidity over from, and if if you live in a tax jurisdiction, once I, converted my Caspa over to dog go to the moon, then I'm gonna have to pay taxes on that. So I'm already working with less capital. Um, but let's just say somehow you lived in somewhere where you didn't have to pay taxes in this theoretical situation. So now I'm all bummed out. I sell my Caspa. I go to this. Well, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow? I mean, most likely dog is probably going to pull back. I don't know if somehow there's some kind of something going on with the tier one behind the scenes. I don't know, but most likely it's going to go pull back. So, Caspa's at 13 cents. I'm not patient. I'm emotional. I sell that. Now I'm loading up my position on dog. And then what's it do after pumping 31%? It goes down 20, 30%. It could go right back to where it was. And then it goes back down to $350 million market cap. Now my bag's smaller. Now I'm going, oh crap, I don't know. Dog's a meme coin. I don't trust that. I better go back into Caspa. At that point, Caspa maybe it's pumped back. Some good news, or Bitcoin's pumped again. Caspa's back up to 15 cents. Now I'm buying back in, and I have less Caspa. And so that's my theory. There's a lot of people smarter than me that are good at trading. I'm not one of those. I'm someone that makes few trades, dollar cost average in, and then dollar cost average out. Yep, we got to get to 20 cents first. Caspa will be top 6. Nacho at a discount. Yep, I haven't even checked out the KRC 20s this afternoon. I do think Nacho is going to be, 39 million. So it's a dip down. You can see some of these other guys. I haven't even checked. Popcat, that one's up. Mono, Conan is up. Let's check out Hoodie. 7,500. It's up 144%. 168 holders. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot going on, and so for me, I'm not going to be chasing the hot shiny thing. There's going to be other altcoins or some sectors. I've made my plays pretty much at this point. I'm trying to get a little bit more Caspa. If I can get some more money together, I'm going to be buying this dip, and then I feel pretty good about my bags, and I'm going to start playing defense. If we go sideways for a couple more months, which is possible, then that's fine. That's more time for me to acquire while I'm still playing offense. And then next year, when things are going parabolic, and you have, like what Doge did last time, or just things are going parabolic and retail's FOMO, man, you got some, institutions buying in. That's what I'm looking to sell and take some profit and do some real world stuff, or gear up for the next bear market. I have 960 I put into Nacho. I have 675,000. I'm getting to 1 million Nacho. I'm close. Last weekend I had 150,000 tokens. Nice. Caspi and Conan, baby. I keep buying at these prices. You made your own coin, Hoodie? Yeah, just for fun. And actually, I'm not even, well, I don't know, maybe I'm in the top 10 now, but I did it for fun. I did it live on live stream, so anyone else could get the chance. I think I ended up with like maybe 2% of the coins, and So yeah, there's quite a few people that are bigger holders than me, and I think I sold 150 Caspa worth or something. I'm pretty much still down like 1100 Caspa, but it was just fun. I like making my own. Like I did it with BRC20 and runes, and yeah, it's fun. And probably through, I guess at that point it was like 170 bucks because Caspa was 17 cents, but yeah, I always like to mess around with that, and I figured, maybe some people in the community will mint it. I know a few people made their money back. It got down to $3,000 market cap, and yeah, just having fun. There's no Telegram, there's no Discord. Um, just that's it. Just a meme coin. That's why I like Dog. There's really no centralized project. There's some people that made their own Dog Go to the Moon coins. I mean, their X accounts and stuff, but there's no one central. I worry about Nacho. Shy's not making any new friends on X, it seems. That's a good point, but I think that the community in Ashton is doing a good job running the project. So I think overall, I think Nacho will, and I think that maybe hopefully, the stuff in the Middle East calms down, and Shy will be talking about other stuff. I mean, he could talk about whatever he wants. I'm not trying to say he needs to talk about anything. It's just if there's less conflict over there, he'll probably be talking about less conflict. But overall, I think he's an asset, and he's pretty good at explaining complicated ideas that are above my pay grade. I'll pick up Hoodie. You're a great content creator. I enjoy your lives. I appreciate it, Infamous Gardens. Yeah, I try to mix it up and maybe try to do. Sometimes I'm doing 2 videos and sometimes a short little 4 or 8 minute video. Sometimes doing a live stream and doing what I can. But why isn't Caspa on Dex Tools yet? Because Sui is. I'm not sure yet. Some people, aren't integrating it. Caspa top 10 soon. Bought more when it was under 30 cents. Yeah, Caspa's better decentralized. But sometimes it takes a while for that narrative to catch on, or it just takes a while. You can see Solana is super centralized and has tons of problems. And I've seen a video by DB Crypto that really points out how a lot of the way they count transactions and how just a lot of the transactions are bots. But I guess that's pretty much all I got today. I don't want to ramble on too long. Just another reminder to, we want to be buying the dips and selling the tops. And, for me, I'm not even like in sell mode. This is going to be, I'm looking at next year, whether that's $1.50, $2.50, $3. I don't know. But I'm looking at next year when the metrics look like, hey, wow, we're getting close to the top, which personally I don't think we are, but we never know the future. But even, you'd be better off selling a local top than selling off a local bottom. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Stay bullish, not financial advice. Dex Tools is for smart contracts, not inscriptions. You and Nacho. Yeah, I have Nacho. I got 4 million Nacho. That's the biggest KRC20 that I'm holding. So, yep, a lot of exciting stuff. And, first quarter, we should get 10 blocks per second. Kraken, hopefully this year, maybe next year, Binance. So, a lot of things on the horizon, plus the overall market of Bitcoin going up and Bitcoin going parabolic and more mainstream people talking about it and people FOMOing in. How many Nacho tokens do you think I need? I have no idea. It's really hard to tell. You know, I would say that, if you look at WIF and you look at Shiba Inu, they're about 3.5 to 4% of their mother chain's market cap. So if you really feel like Nacho can be that project and figure out, well, okay, what happens if it gets up to 2.5 to 4% of the mother chain's market cap and Caspa goes up to a certain price? Most likely, unless you have just a shit ton of Nacho, you're not going to get super rich. But hey, man, and you don't have to every project doesn't have to be a 10,000x or 1,000x to make money and secure your bags and grow your portfolio. I mean, that's what we're in this game for, is to grow our portfolio. We're trying to do the best we can. You want to lock in some profits next year. Think about your game plan. So you're trading with, not emotional. You want to lock in some profits. And hey, if you want to hold Caspa long term, then that's good. There's no right way to play it. But for me, I want to lock in some profits and I want to keep growing my portfolio, and I want to have some cash to buy in the bear market. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. And yep, that's all I got. No matter the price movement, keep updates. The good work, Hoodie. Thanks to the Daily Meta. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching and have a good day.